Daza 154.8 at the moment. Jamie, a little bit off the pace, but there he goes.
No, he's changed that. He's sorted that right out.
Yeah.
Zerone, no, Ryan. Zerone absolutely on fire. Wow, there we go. I mean, the King up to 0.6 tenths of Zerone. King definitely back in form. Nashif, Ryan, also in this championship battle, of course. Third place at the moment. 8th place in qualifying, though. 3rd place in the championship, I should say.
Nashif has gained a position now at the 6th place.
Yeah, and of course we talked already, the closest championship rival at the moment is Duncan. 9 points off Daza in the table going into tonight's final race. So we got Nash up in 7th, we got Theg in 9th, Duncan 11th and Daza 3rd. So at the moment Daza looking really, really strong to bring that title home again, Ryan.
We've got Zerone, King Kodiak and Daza taking up your top 3.
Surprisingly, this whole season has been very calm and decent.
Oh, you've said it now. Well done.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, this is why I'm saying it, so that we get some absolute chaos driving. It's been boring.
Yeah,
they haven't been taking each other out, right? They've all been driving respectfully and very nicely.
They can do the highlights, and he'll cut to you saying, "Oh, we've had no major crashes."
Oh,
and
yeah,
he'll cut to season 1 with just like Daza on his roof. King Kodiak's only got one wheel left. We'll be like, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. Right, here we go then. We're underway for the final race of season 20 in the touring car. Zerone gets an excellent start, but Tony, Jamie, comes firing through into 2nd place. He's not here to mess around tonight. Straight up into 2nd place, beasting over King Kodiak, who drops down to 4th. Nashif gains a position up to 6th as well, just in behind Waddell. Toby Owen remains in 5th place. Duncan, though, still in 11th, Jamie. No major carnage so far. But Daza looking racy here, Jamie. He's just waiting for the opportunity. He's going to go for it now. He's going to pull alongside him. Has he got the minerals to hold it in there and get the move done? He looks like he was going to overcook it, but he just about manages to rein it in, negotiating, haggling with the wheel and getting the job done to hold on to that 2nd place. But they're all queuing up behind him.
Crash Team Racing one. Like
Crash Team Racing. Yeah, that's it.
No, what a game that is, though, seriously. Why have we not done a league of that? McFly does the old cutback on Toasty Toad, who gets buttered, all ends up, Ryan, and he's not happy here. As Buzzwag comes through as well. Do you like that one?
Yeah, he's landed butter side down after that corner.
Okay. Zerona, Ryan, a couple of seconds lead at the front. He has got that small penalty. It's early days. This, I think, is going to be a very interesting one. I feel like they're going to all stay fairly close until the rain and the pit stops come. And then it's anybody's game.
Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. There's a big mistake from Daza. He's gone very wide onto the gravel. Just about managed to hold onto the car and not slam it into the wall. But he's opened the door.
Cyclist, though, 9th place, Ryan. He's still out there battling with Crichton Alpha. And Christ on a bike. That was close. Crichton Alpha indeed makes the job easier for him by having a little dalliance into the grass. Zerone out the pits now, Ryan, and working his way back through the field. So let's jump on with the King. The King's still very much in the pits, as is Daza there.
Yep.
So you feel like Zerone, maybe not. Oh, this might be an opening, Ryan. This could be the opening that the King has been waiting for, as he is now coming out the pits. So let's keep an eye on this, Ryan. Let's see where Zerone is. It's going to be tight.
It's going to be
it's
very
going to be tight. Call it, Ryan. Call it.
King Kodiak's going to come out ahead.
Oh, it's bloody tight. He's going so slow.
And Duncan's just come into the pits as well. There he is. There he is. Oh, that's so close.
Couldn't be closer, Ryan. And here's Nashif. Nashif may be coming alive in the wet, Ryan. The Rainmaster, perhaps. Could we see that from Nashif? Could he steal this? I mean, he's going to need Daza to have a big incident if he wants to win this title, Ryan. But could he try and at least get on the podium for this race?
And Toby Owen. Currently now down in 11th after the pit, so he's definitely lost out during that sequence of pits, it's fair to say, Jamie.
Yes, indeed. Duncan actually gained a little bit, though, up to 7th place. Theg down to 10th, Ryan, so lots of positional moves, as we saw. But this one's changed, Ryan. It's not just continued, it's proceeded with Nashif taking that final podium spot, 3rd place from Daza. Daza, who's straight onto the back of him, of course, but Nashif having a brilliant evening so far.
Yeah, Nashif racing very well, holding off Daza, stopping perhaps the victory lap Daza was expecting this evening, perhaps. He's currently leading the championship. He's going to go side by side into the corner. And Jamie, is 2 going to go into 1?
It's not. But Nashif much later on the break. Super brave from Nash there. Daza definitely a bit tentative, making sure he didn't have any contact. So fair play, nice clean from Dazza conceding that he couldn't get that done. It looked for a moment like Dazza was going to just force his way through there with a brilliant move, but Nashif, fair play to him, right? Didn't give up on that. Hung it in there, late on the brakes, and he's got his reward so far. Now he needs to try and build that gap.
Backy Jamie started at the back of the grid because of some technical issues, has clawed his way up the grid. He's in 19th place and he's battling for 18th place with McFly 88. Talk to me.
Oh, well, McFly's having his own battle on Omasaur in front of us, right, as well there. All sorts of battles. No, I do apologise. That was Took and Omasaur having a battle. And there we go. I think that's Took going wide there, is that?
Took. Oh, Tukey.
Took losing 3 places with that mistake, right?
Oh, you'd be absolutely devastated.
There's still many, many little sub-battles and groups out there, Ryan. It's a very competitive race so far.
It certainly is, as the two of them go side by side down the straight, and Toby Owen does move out, relents, gives up the position, and lets the more experienced Crichton Alpha go on ahead, but Toby Owen channeling his inner DJ, getting the deck spinning round. Solid top half competitor, in race number 1, nearly in the top 5 as well. So he's had a good season. Last week didn't go so well. I think he had a disconnection early doors, or crash early doors. But anyway, Jamie, what's the for? Talk to me.
Cyclers is now down to 11th, Ryan. Had a big issue running off the track, and he's lost 3 places there, back down to 11th. Mr. Rich, yeah, he's now back down to 11th. These guys are swapping positions like it's bloody swingers night, Ryan. Absolutely crazy out there. Beg, Psycho, Rich, none of them want that top 10 position, Ryan.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, true.
Right.
Oh no!
Massive.
Oh my goodness.
Massive news, Ryan. Nashift is in 3rd place. Dazza now down to 7th. If he's got any damage and he drops any more places, with Duncan in 6th as well, this championship could suddenly, and he is struggling, Ryan, this championship could be about to seriously hotten up right at the end here.
But with 5 minutes to go, Zerone is leading the way comfortably now, as King Kodiak has had a few laps of struggling, which could start playing into Nashift's hands if that continues, because Nashift could really do with all the extra positions tonight to give his championship hopes a big old boost. But Mr. Rich is making light work of the Psycho one as he grabs himself a 10th place by overtaking Mr. Lizard, Jamie. Because he wants 10th place, but is he going to get it?
I mean, it's certainly possible. Let's have a quick penalty check. Cyclers with that 2-second, Mr. Rich with nothing, so he's looking pretty good at the moment, right?
You had to see how many you could get. That was a bit of fun, isn't it?
Every day. Literally, you must have to employ someone full-time to come up with the content for these daily quiz things.
No, we take it in turns.
You could save yourself a fortune, mate.
We all just take it in turns. It's my turn today.
You could be selling at least 10 extra boilers if you didn't do this.
Yeah, but it's bringing the team together. We've learned a lot about each other, despite not being in the office, Jamie. It's what it's all about, yeah?
Drama! That is... I mean, that's just mean, Ryan. But,
it's a little bit too far, but,
That's just being actually mean, isn't it?
mean,
Anyway, I forgot about the race. Zerone has won it.
The final standings of tonight. Zerone gets the win. King Kodiak 2nd. Although... Can I edit this for Jamie so it says first so he feels like he's right?
I don't need that, mate, in my life.
But it's Nashif 3rd. Still one question on my lips, Jamie. Tonight, who is going to be today's driver of the day?
Tough one as always, Ryan, but I think we mentioned him a few times. And particularly at the end, you mentioned him, and it took me by surprise, actually. I'm going to go for Backy tonight. An absolutely fantastic drive. Came in late to qualifying because of issues with his wheel not working, so couldn't set a lap. Ended up starting plumb last. Managed to finish 12th place. I mean, that is a fantastic race from Backy.
Absolutely, yeah. What a recovery race from last on the grid in qualification to grab himself a very well-deserved 12th place.